We are here at the XL Energy Center for day 2 of the Frozen Faceoff tournament, in which St. Cloud State is set to take on Minnesota Duluth in the championship game after getting the victory against Colorado College yesterday. I'm joined once again alongside Mick Hatten from therinklive.com. Thanks, Mick. And first off, I would like to congratulate you on your award at the NCHC banquet on Thursday night.
Well, thank you. It was totally unexpected. I was quite shocked by it, but it's been really nice to kind of hear from a number of people and a lot of nice things that people have said, and they said some nice things when they, gave me the honor. So it's really kind of humbling and a feel-good moment that I wasn't expecting.
Absolutely, and well-deserved, I might add. Yes.
Thank you.
And touching a little bit on yesterday's game, Colorado College was able to get on the board first, but St. Cloud State obviously responded with a great game from them. What did you like out of the Huskies' play yesterday?
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought St. Cloud State kind of came out fine. They gave up a power play goal, to get behind. St. Cloud State has shown, obviously a lot of resilience this season. They're 12-3 when the other team scores first. So I mean, it clearly didn't really kind of change how they were playing. And then they, in the span, I think it was 24 seconds. I mean, they scored twice and really kind of changed the whole outlook of that game. They got a power play goal from Patrick Newell, and then a really nice pass and redirect from John Lazat to Nolan Walker to give St. Cloud State a 2-1 lead. And then Robbie Jackson with kind of a highlight reel goal, to get it to 3-1. He's a former high school baseball player, and there was a shot coming in from Spencer Meyer out on the blue line, and he kind of swatted it in from midair, and it was quite an amazing play. And so it was 3-1, and St. Cloud State really kind of was in control, I thought, kind of from there on out. That said, they had a 5-on-3 power play they had to kill, which included over a minute of a 5-on-3 that they turned into a 6-on-3 because they pulled their goaltender. And Jimmy Schultz, I thought, played a massive role in St. Cloud State, really holding that only to 1 goal, and they ended up winning 5-2. David Rennick was really strong, I thought. That was a great sign. He really seemed locked in yesterday afternoon.
Absolutely, a lot of focus from the team as a whole. And we did see Ryan Paling go down in the first period. Any update on that injury? And if he doesn't end up playing tonight, how do you see Coach Larson adjusting the lines?
I'd be stunned if Ryan is actually in the lineup, even if he is feeling well enough to play. The great news on that front was after the game, Brett Larson said that he's going to be okay.
Obviously, it doesn't matter who it is, right? That was a scary moment, lost as an edge, and that's a scary moment in a hockey game. So I know everyone's holding their breath on the bench, but I can tell you this, at least he's going to be okay.
And initially, to be honest with you, it was that scary of a freak situation. He kind of caught an edge on his skate, and his head, went kind of face first into the boards. Thank goodness he was wearing a mask and everything else. But he got up under his own power. That was another great sign. And Coach Larson said he's going to be okay. It's just a matter of how severe the injury was and what kind of rest he got. Now, I can't imagine that he's going to play today. With Ryan Paling out of the lineup, my guess, and I haven't seen the lineups yet, but my guess would be that Jacob Benson, who's played a lot of center this season, will move back to center maybe, and they'll bring Jake Wallen into the lineup. So it'd be a line with Micah Miller on the wing, Jacob Benson at center with Jake Wallen on the wing. And then Nolan Walker had a little jam there with the Paling twins, Nick
Absolutely.
and Jack. So I would guess that would be the lineup adjustment that they're going to make there.
And then the 5th time this season, St. Cloud State will face the Duluth Bulldogs. What are you expecting to see out of these two teams, as there's not a lot on the line, but they still have to compete at a high level?
Yeah, there was not a lot on the line the last time the two teams met, and they were absolute wars at St. Cloud State, and great, 1-goal games, and St. Cloud State found ways to win both of those games. The interesting thing on this is UMD's kind of MO is that they get ahead of you and then they just kind of shut you down, and they just don't allow you enough opportunities to get back into a game. St. Cloud State has been down by 2 goals twice to UMD and won 2 of those games. So that's kind of an interesting element. Now, that is not it's not a recipe for success. It's not something that, as they're getting ready now for next weekend's regional, they don't want to play that game. They want to get out ahead. So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to do that tonight.
And Hunter Shepard last night against Denver made some great saves and didn't allow a lot for Denver to get past him. What do you think St. Cloud is going to need to do tonight in order to kind of shut him down?
Yeah, well, one of the things with any great goaltender is you have to take his eyes away from him. So they're going to need to get people in front of the net, and they're going to need to go to the net very hard and make sure that they're getting to rebounds, because he's a guy that typically kind of gobbles everything up. It seems to go into Hunter Shepard and not come back out. So if they get rebound opportunities, they need to take advantage of that. And Shepard was great last night, as you mentioned. Another shutout for him. There's a reason why he's the first team all-conference goaltender, and likely to be an All-American again this season.
Absolutely, and we did see several different goal scorers against Colorado College. Are you expecting to see that again?
Well, that's kind of been St. Cloud State's MO, I guess, throughout the season, is that you can't really, hone in on just one line. And yesterday, I thought their top line of Blake Lazat, Patrick Newell, and Robbie Jackson had a nice game, and they were able to kind of contribute a lot offensively. It'll be interesting to see that the third line had a really nice series against UMD the last time they played. That's Easton Brodzinski with Kevin Fitzgerald and Sam Henches. That might be a line to kind of watch tonight. Henches had a really nice series, had the game-winning goal, a really tough, hard-nosed game-winning goal in their last game of the regular season. So we'll see if that kind of comes back again here in this meeting.
All right, well, thank you for joining me yet again, Mick. And if you're not able to make it down to the XL Energy Center for today's championship game, be sure to tune in to 96.7 FM The River with Husky hockey voice Jim Erickson on the call. Thank you for watching this weekend's edition of the Weekend Preview.